Hello, friends. James Stevenson back with another episode of Who's Hating Hard on Tesla Today? Go ahead and run the Who's Hating Hard on Tesla Today sizzle and let you know today's hater is Fred Lambert. You may know him as Fud Lambert. You may know him as Frederic Lambert if you're French Canadian. Loki, do you know what of those names is the best one to call Fred Lambert? I'm going to stick with Fred Lambert for the rest of this video, I think. I'll share my desktop with you. You can keep an eye on Loki and the Loki's Bedcam. I'll be over here reading you this dumb post from Fred Lambert. All the hate and witch hunting in the Tesla community right now is disgraceful. Words like oath breakers, traitors, and saboteurs are thrown around. Yeah. And more. If you listen to the All In podcast crew, they were saying double-crossing snakes or something. So, something about double crossing and sleaze bags or something. I see some people making lists of shareholders voting against the pay package like Scientologists, marking people leaving the cult. This is unhealthy. It highlights the shift that happened in the community amid Elon's growing cult of personality. But don't. I can't name the artist who sings Cult of Personality. We can disagree and do it respectfully. There are several reasons to vote against the package. First off, the sycophants are going after people like Leo Koguan for saying he is voting against it, putting him on the list. That's gross. Leo voted against the package in 2018 and he is voting against it now. I didn't think Leo was a Tesla shareholder in 2018. Somebody leave me a reply if you know for sure whether Leo Koguan owned any Tesla shares at all in 2018. He sure would have owned a lot more of Tesla if he had started buying back then. I think he acquired most of his shares in 2021 on the run-up, or the run-down. And he is voting against it now. If you didn't think a CEO should get more money than Tesla has delivered in profits in its entire history, then it's completely normal to vote against it then and again now. There's absolutely no reason to go after people who voted against it back in 2018 and who are voting against it today. None. Secondly, if you truly learned things that you didn't know about how the package was negotiated, or rather not negotiated, as part of the litigation process and judge decision that is making you change your mind in the vote in 2018, it is perfectly okay for you to change your vote, says Fred Lambert. Disregarding the idea that everybody was free to vote however they wanted in 2018, and it passed with 73% of the vote, excluding Elon and Kimball back then. And everybody knew what the deal was. It was outlined very clearly that if all 12 tranches were achieved, the company would be worth $650 billion. That sounded pretty good to shareholders when the value of the company was less than $50 billion. That meant the value of their shares would have to double or more at least, or else Elon wouldn't be paid anything at all. He made no money if he didn't at least double the value of shares from the March 2018 level, or the January 2018 level when the basis was set. Go watch my video about Leo Koguan and Ross Gerber's public proclamations that they would be voting no if you didn't watch those and you want to hear my thoughts in further detail. Secondly, I already read you this paragraph. If you didn't learn anything, or you did, and it doesn't change your decision, that's okay too. I disagree with you, but I don't think you should be kicked out of the Tesla community and sell your shares. All this madness is not helping Tesla. If anything, it is driving more people away from the community every day. I replied, "Oh, sweetie, you were never in the Tesla community." And he wasn't. In as far as I'm concerned, Fud Lambert did not earn his reputation on June 9th of 2024. Fred has been putting out the worst FUD there is for years. Anti-Vincent, anti-Omar. The Tesla isn't buying toilet paper for the restrooms FUD came from Fred Lambert, I think. Reply with your favorite Fred Lambert FUD. Let's see. Here's Corey Hahn saying, "Come on, James, pick up your game." I replied with the angel halo emoji here. with this tweet from October 27th of 2018. Hey, Elon, you know how my site makes money pretty much only because of your company and how your referral program is giving me a $250,000 SpaceX Edition Roadster for free? Well, screw you for lowering prices. Love, Fred. That was when I unfollowed Fred and Electrek, retweeting what Fred wrote about the $5,000 price reduction that happened after he bought his Performance Model 3, October 26, 2018. Yeah. So Hernan Soulage at the time had some thoughts. I said he's lucky Elon didn't write him back immediately and say, "Good point, Fred, you've changed my mind. It is more fair not to lower the price, so I have instructed my team to restore the original price. Please contact Fred with any questions." Yeah, it's not enough that he gets two SpaceX Edition Roadsters. Whenever Tesla starts making those, he has to cause trouble too. Elon did reply to him. Here's a kind reply from Alex with my favorite GIF. Rachel Lee had some thoughts there. "This ratio is nuts," said Cayenne. "More likes with 20% of the views. It wouldn't be so bad if Fred was just a guy with an opinion, but the truth is that he's an engagement farmer for a living. He gets paid on clicks. He wants to be controversial. He wants people to read his articles. He needs to give them spicy headlines." So that's what was happening in the replies here. I'm not going to read you all of these. But yeah, so somebody says, "I absolutely proved his point. This is a Tesla hater. Alps Journey, Hal." You know that guy is a TSLAQ member in good standing for sure if you've seen more than a few of his tweets. So I got some TSLAQ in the replies because TSLAQ is who Fred sides with. More often than not, I had to leave another reply today to that effect. "Why is it, Fred, every time I see a tweet from you, you're taking TSLAQ's side?" I got 533 likes on 17,000 views. He got 412 likes on 97,000 views. So that's a heck of a ratio for Fred Lambert, who's hitting hard on Tesla today and seemingly every single day. He wants to say that because he owns a Tesla, he's above reproach. We're not allowed to quibble with him being a member of the Tesla community if he owns a Tesla. Well, guess who else owns a Tesla? Dan O'Dowd owns 5 Teslas or 6 Teslas, however many he has, original Roadsters and an old Model S, I guess. Does that make him a member of the Tesla community? Or is he a member of TSLAQ in good standing? He is, despite his ownership of a few Teslas. You can't use that as your get-out-of-jail-free card, Fred. And that's my video for today. So, if you like my video, don't forget to click the like button on whatever platform you're watching this, YouTube or X. I appreciate everybody who supports me on those platforms, or Patreon, especially my executive producers, Kathy Hitchler and Rebellionaire.com. And I'll see you in the next one.